Hello and welcome back to Civ 7. We are beginning into the exploration age as our Mongol horde in the north. We have conquered Xerxes. We have survived the crisis of a bunch of barbarian tribes spawning over and over again and attacking us. And now we are going to make our way down through Egypt. Or I guess, Abbasids, as they now are. Before we clean up the rest of the people on the map, I figured the Abbasids should be our major focus because A, they have double iron right here. And B, they're the biggest. They're the biggest, so I want them the most. The other guys are easy peasy cleanup. Let's see what we got starting off. Let's actually go straight for legacies first. The exploration age has begun. +1 production and +1 culture, but -1 gold in the capital for every commander level. Wow. We have a lot of commander levels. We're gonna need the settlement limit from this, because we're gonna have to conquer a lot of settlements. -2 settlement limit, but 100% production towards initiating and progressing diplomatic actions that target independent powers and city-states. That's pretty fun. Paliputra could become the capital, which is Xerxes' old capital. I kind of like Parsa, though. Or the option is Udigiani. No, I think we're going to keep Parsa. It feels like the right choice. Let's grab the settlement limit. Let's grab, I guess, a diplomatic point, an economic point, a scientific point, and then probably just an extra militaristic at this point. That's wild. Like this is like something like plus, probably for me about +15 production and culture in the capital. If I wanted to pivot, that could be a really, really strong choice. But I think if I was going Norman, this would be really, really good. Or Abbasids. But anyway, I'm happy with this. It seems like a good choice. We got lots of points to put here. +1 gold per age on city halls. +1 science. I can't get the legend unlock. But I could get +1 settlement limit. All commanders get a free level as well, which seems kind of like a strong choice for me. We have the bazaar and the stone cutter. The bazaar could fit in very nicely here. Getting us some nice early cash, which we are for sure going to need. So a bunch of our elephants, fish, and whales can be put in other locations. We have triple camels. So this is basically all just going in our capital. Food production. I mean, here's the thing. The production also should just go in my capital. And arguably, so should the food. Everything straight to the capital. Now, I want to get on my Mongol Keshigs right away. So we'll go for machinery on the tech tree and under civics. Happiness and settlements not founded by you for each resource assigned to them. Captured towns do not cost double to convert into cities. Ooh. +1 movement to cavalry units, combat strength for cavalry units. Lots of good bonuses here across the board. Oh man, honestly, I think we're going to go just like full tilt into Mongolian civics and get on the war. This general has no units. Keshig, 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 swordsman, swordsman. This is my jacked up general, and he has 6 swordsmen. This is my less jacked general. He has 4 swordsmen. This is another general. He has a Keshig and a Corsair. feel like we should have made more units. This guy's level 5. This guy's level 3. So level 9 and level 5 are the guys I want going. I think I'd like to take some of these archers out in particular. We'll have to see who we swap around. Plus Sig roll for every town. Maybe production towards training infantry units. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense right now. Let's go combat strength for units in enemy territory. Right now, I still only have one city, so I don't really have a lot in the way of production. Whoops. This guy can be a defensive general. This guy picks up survival training. Land units within the command radius gain the commando ability. Terrain combat bonuses are doubled, and infantry units can move and attack through cliffs. He also has +5 health, +1 command radius. Let's give him double movement. Or extra bonus movement. You're going to take route. This guy has finished his assault tree. How come he doesn't have a level up? You guys have walls, which is all great. I guess we'll barf out your units so that I can immediately start sending them up north. We do get a cog. So I think we'll bring it over here so we can start trying to explore a little bit in a new world. And then kick right into the first turn. Diplomatic point. Influence per age or happiness per age. Let's take influence. Tubman wants to give us some good stuff. Production towards cavalry and naval units. 20% food. Production towards overbuilding. Civilian and support units. Let's go feudal monarchy. So I kind of like most of these swordsmen to leave this army. And pick up some Keshigs instead. This guy's bonuses are currently towards infantry and cavalry. So I tell you what, actually. Add that cavalry in there. The only cavalry unit I actually have. This guy's bonuses are towards also the exact same. I didn't build any of them on ranged. That seems a little short-sighted now that I think about it, but... Alright, I guess, I don't know, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a cavalry and an archer. This guy can maybe take some of these, You're 5 and you're 3. So let's just deploy those. Have to do a little bit of jerking around here with this. Put 3 swordsmen and we'll do 1 Keshig in his as well. You'll get that Keshig. And those swordsmen will go out and about. Oot and a boot. So you get them and you get them. Okay. You get him. You're going to sit on top of the barracks for now. And we'll carry on. Keep on carrying on. Certainly would like to focus in getting another city. I'd really like to get Parthagata converted to a city. So that we can get the science that I need here. And then you guys are just going to march down this way. You're going to head there. And I guess you can head into Parthagata for now. Honestly, probably leaving a swordsman here would be a smart idea. So at least this way all of my towns are garrisoned. Istanbul, Nagulu Muku. A couple of settlements we can make friendships with. We're going to need to probably denounce Hashfoot. 340 to befriend. Keshik is taking longer and longer to get over here right now. Yeah, only having one actual city is kind of hilarious. So let's convert you. Take that bonus. I suppose extra Corsairs is going to be what I want the most right now. This city is... It's got the iron. We don't have access to any of the sort of like resource-based locations. I want a wonder to go here because that's a good spot. That's a good spot. So can I even get a brickyard in any of these locations? Grand Canyon doesn't count as a river, I suppose. I guess that makes sense. Mines and quarries. There's just a single mine. Camps and woodcutters. Plantation, camp, mine. All right, just grow out. This city's location is actually kind of funny because I only have 2 spots actually next to the city center I can build. It's not a particularly good spot because of that. I see now why it was recommending I build there because then I'm only losing... Well, then I got at least 1 more, but... Right, I've returned only for my connection monitoring bot to announce connection loss. How are we doing? We're doing pretty well. We're figuring out kind of our opening game plans here. I don't have any catapults. I don't even have research to catapults. So all these walls are going to be... Let's call it complicated to take. I'm a bit concerned about this. This is a lot of fortified districts. They really went heavy on the ancient walls. Yeah, if I don't get siege equipment down here, it's going to be a nightmare to try to take any of Egypt. Do we have to restart? No, not at all. We're in the second age. We just started the old age of exploration. You know what? I'm going to take a boost towards training. See if we can't get out some early units. So you're going to go for this city, which means you're probably going for that city, if that's the case. I am going to need you to announce her, so let's do that right now. She's probably going to get mad at me for having these troops on her borders. That's okay. We might already have access to the New World. I am not seeing her with a lot of armies, which is kind of nice. Part of me is thinking about pumping out a settler just so I can get trade goods. But right now, let's stick to the plan and build a bunch of archers. Yeah, no, that's spices right there. Let's get an early settler out. Actually, how much is it to buy a settler? 480. Let's just do that instead. Especially if Ibn Battuta is already here. Snooping, what's going on? There's a double spice island. We'll give him a neutral relationship. He can actually trade maps with us, so I want to be a little bit careful. 154 science and 181 culture and 167 happiness? Dude, so Ibn Battuta is got to be who we choose to conquer. This man is rich. He is a richy rich. Just realizing I actually can't get my settler over here until we research the technology for it. He who controls the spice. If I build a city right here, it's going to have triple spice nodes. Nice as spice. Production on mines and quarries. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I could sneak that back here and it doesn't really harm me at all. Alternatively, actually, I put it here and it connects to that, which is what I'm going to do. There's a really nice fishing key here. 2 happiness, 2 gold, triple food, 1 production. Why not? They bumped me here. Okay, all of my armies are there. So if we want to go to war, it's very doable. I don't know how we're going to handle a war with Egypt, but I am kind of curious to figure out. And we have an insane amount of movement, so should we just do it? Let's wait a moment. We're sanctioning her. We're getting an opportunity to scout out her terrain a little bit. We're going to be able to attack both cities at the same time. I'm not seeing a lot of military units up here, so that's pretty promising. What does this place really need? Food. How do I turn down this in comparison, though? 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 3. It is giving me some food.
The tourist should get another lens.
Uluru in the New World. That is kind of surprising.
I worked my wits and thoughts about shapes and figures.
How much to buy a catapult? 310. Okay. I feel good with that. Castles will upgrade our Keshigs. And get us dungeons. Which feels like probably a good choice, given the bonuses that they give us. That guy's just waiting a turn. You're going to keep exploring down the coastline here just to see what we got going on. Judaism has been founded. Kalipatura can pick up these dates. 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. They won't interfere now. We got grist mills and sawmills, camps and woodcutters, farms, pastures, plantations. 1, 2, 3. That's a new... That camp is new. So I have a camp here, plantation, and silver. I have 2 farms currently. That one's going to get run over. That one's just an ageless farm. I think this is an ageless farm as well. I can actually lay both of these. Let's do that. Get that grist mill. Get that grist mill grassling. And then I guess I kind of just want this production now. 3 food, 3 happiness to Pelipatura. Could I actually put that in Pathragarda? What about fish? Could I put fish in Pathragarda? I'd really like this city to start growing more so that we can take advantage of all this delicious science. Brad to the bone, by the way, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. I have enough to get another city also. Ba, 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 ba. The question is, where do we go for the capital up here? $200. What do you have a lot of right now? Farm, plantation, pasture, plantation. So, I mean, farms, pastures, plantations. I could just make you a farming town. He's got the terracotta army, but that doesn't really matter too much. I think I could give him a grist mill as well. Yeah, let's do it. I'm actually going to make this a farming town. Towns without a growing focus send all their food to connected cities. So that'll send a whole bunch of food down here to Pathragarda. 1, 2, 3. Oof, this town is brutal. You've got a quarry and a mine. You're not getting anything else of value. I'm going to turn you into a mining town. And likewise, just let you exist. I could make Regsa an economic city. Its access to all of these nodes is pretty good. Actually, that's not a bad idea. If I did an economic city, a science city, and then like my main military city, production warehouse. Let's do it. Let's make Regsa a city. $500 to convert. Oh, because you're a captured city, you are cheaper. Ah. Well, it's a shame I don't want you, so. Sparta has mining, camp, and whales. So mining town up here as well once they've... Actually, I guess they kind of have everything they'd want. I had some debate originally about making this different, but turning this into a mining town would also be really good because it's already specialized. Oh, it should get that marble though. So let's keep it on growing town for now. Pick up that marble and then we can swap it back over. Three turns for that catapult to show up. Nice, we got her on hostile. If I declare a formal war, I will get 3 bonuses to it. They will get 0. The now stake in my belly, and I have not given myself to you. Your flame will not be on me. Sure thing, lady. Whatever you say. Achoo. There's my army. At your gates. Likewise, achoo. Whoa, the Keshigs do major district damage. I didn't realize quite how major it would be. I can only attack that district, so let's just do that, and then we're in. I guess we'll move the Corsair up. These are basically undefended districts. You can get in here, in here. I mean, this is a hell of a war. You're going to take a nap? You have an extra swordsman if we need it. This guy's got most of an army over here ready to rock. This settler cannot get across the sea for quite some time, so I am just going to let it sleep for now. Sleepy time until we get navigation. I really don't feel like Egypt was ready for this. This feels a little mean. They've got one set of swords. Look who's declaring a surprise war on me. Are you guys allies? You must be. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I have an entire other army over here. Hashfoot added a little bit of war weariness in, but not enough that it seems to matter. You guys can start attacking the city. You almost have it. Shoot, if I had done that just the tiniest bit differently. Oh, I guess I have to take that final district as well. Start moving these guys up. I mean, the only reason I don't want to attack it right away is because I want the XP on my commander, so... Frederick knows that just with the great play, a direct assault might inspire the hearts of citizens back home, but a canny strategist could cut supply lines and demoralize the front lines, making war unbearable without so much as a shot fire. Tactics and logic wins war. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Capture a settlement is your quest. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I guess you could just wait. You can zoom around the islands here. What shot me? Oh, an archer. How dare you? You're going to move in. 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 And then you're going to say coordinated attack. And all 4 of these guys are going to attack, kill that district, and the archer inside of it. I hope. No, very close though. You can attack that, and can you get in there and take it out? 1 city down, babies. I'm assuming I'm keeping this. Yeah, it's got double iron. Of course I'm keeping this. That gives us an extra +2 on all of our swordsmen. And we get a militaristic point. Let's go with this heal and the culture bonus here. 5 iron right now, so I'm getting 5 attack on all my infantry and range units. Range units including my Mongol horse archers. And we do have a catapult coming down shortly. In the process of reinforcing at the moment. So right now, I'm inclined to just like leave him where he is. Just because we don't entirely know what surprises we have in store. Right, and you're waiting for 500 gold. Let's cross over here. Yeah, even though my cog is in like pretty rough shape, I'd like to keep exploring. Get into the edge of Ibn Battuta and Isabella's terrain. Queen of the lands. Now. There's a handful of different stuff I wanted here. One, two, three. If I built here, I need to chain urban up to this location. Which I guess we'll do as we start making better buildings. You are brimming with unhappiness. Kind of think that that's what I should do here. Just get everyone back in the army for the moment. You can take a hit, then you can take a hit. That swordsman did not attack. I don't know why. This guy should back out. I have some options. I kind of just want to rush the settlement because then it will be ours. But I'm also going to get wailed on by that archer right now. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm just going to keep passing turns with him for the moment. This guy has 6 movement left. I'm going to let him heal for a round. Where did that archer just come from? Oh, I guess he built it? Because he still owns the settlement, technically? That's wild if that's what just happened. Mamluks. I've got to pull some guys back here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to build a fortification with you and let you just attack. Kill off that archer. This Corsair actually can't fit in this army, which is a bit of a mistake on my end. You have 3 movement left. How come that took 3 movement to go 1 tile? Is that across a river? Did I miss something there? I must have. Gristmills on farms, plasters, and plantations. You're also going to have double mines. So the question is, do I go for a gristmill or a mine-based version of this? Effectively a brickyard. There is a stone cutter in here right now. Can't really go north until we get that science building. So I think a gristmill is actually a pretty good idea. I was going to put a sawmill in here. Camps and woodcutters get the bonuses. We have 2 camps in the city, so yeah, it's pretty good for us. On the key or on the gristmill, I guess. I think I'm going to put it on the gristmill because I'm probably going to put a bridge here. Rebellion can happen if the city is not pacified yet. It makes some sense. Rebellion is made up the words rebel and lion and never going to be able to unsee it. Ah, those rebellious old lions. The real jackanapes. I feel like that's one of those weird old school words. I hope we can get a settler over here. before it gets too late. I don't really feel like this army is suitable for this attack unless, like, I gave them a catapult. Help, help, the lions are revolting. Was a bit mean. Here's the good news, is the computer is building a lot of archers, and I will have really good cavalry. The bad news is that I don't currently have really good cavalry. I can actually just overrun this guy. That's so funny. Could I perhaps deploy a Keshig right here? I don't understand why I can't shoot this swordsman. I guess I am on a forested tile? I must be, yeah. Alright, if I drop a Corsair here, he can kill that archer. Oh, you know what? Then just barf out the rest of them. Do some trades. I think this swordsman is probably doomed unless he can actually enter in this guy's army. And I can do a coordinated attack to hit that archer so he gets shut down. Istanbul gives us a nice gift. Sparta continues to grow towards marble was my plan here. So I need them to grow one more tile and I'm good. Let's go 20% food. I literally don't have any social policies. Yeah. Man, a stonecutter here would actually go really well, really hard. And if I build it in a location where there's already something, I can move that marble right now. I know that was a lot of money, but now I can put this right over to Mining Town, and it's going to get maximum benefits. You guys are good. I'd kind of like to explore these spice islands a bit more, so I'm going to just let that cog heal. This Keshe can't really figure itself out. Swordsman, I guess you can go back and heal. These Corsairs can come down and try to help with these archers. I'm going to make the risky move of putting them in a boat. You know what, actually, you guys, why don't you just go all the way into that city? Catapult, you're vibing. Okay, they are putting up some defenses over here, so I actually think I'm going to need to move that catapult over. Corsair into archers. Cavalry into swords. Swords into swords. Swords into archers. Cavalry into archers. Archers into archers. These guys probably back and heal somewhere. Sneak around, sneak around. I guess let's pick up the wine here. Siege and naval units will gain +1 combat strength from that niter when we pick it up as well. We'll grab some more horses here for the bonuses to cavalry units. Additional +1 against infantry and ranged as well. Oh my god. +6 food in towns is a lot of food for me. In fact, that's a lot of food for me. I'm going to take that deal. Isabella? Harriet Tubman loves the fact that I'm absolutely wrecking Egypt right now. That town I'm happy to just let grow. These guys can vibe. You're going to say heal. Those guys should probably bail out. Let's bring these Corsairs down. Healing, healing, healing. Wow, Harriet Tubman really wanted to take part in this war. Corsair, go for those archers. You guys go for these Mamluks. These Mamluks are healing to full at every single turn. But it looks like I am starting to wear them down. 55, 52, 47, 52. Let's just chip away. There is their capital city taken. We will keep it. Also, a holy city, the birthplace of Judaism. We get another buff on... This is like our second leader. My other guy went logistics. Commander recovery time. Coordinated attack. Focus fire. I kind of think I'm going to go maneuver on this guy. One guy's a big army, but the other guy's a more agile army. Cat's finding some good megas to read. Nice. Love it. They're completed or short so far. Always good. Oh, death and grief, oh, sorrow and murder. Every song with a banjo is happy. Ain't that the truth? You can't be sad when there's banjo playing. Let's get a catapult over here for these guys so that they can invade Mexico. Along with some more production. Swordsman, you're going to vibe in there. That guy kind of wants to heal a little bit. I'm inclined to say, let's take all these wounded swordsmen and put them directly in this guy's army. Oh man, these Mongol beasts absolutely slap. I cannot express my love for these Mongol beasts hard enough. All right, I got 2 cavalry down here, 1 cavalry up here. She is spending influence to start hitting my happiness, giving me that war weariness. So let's counteract that right away. It don't really feel as though Mexico is that interested in actually fighting us. He's just helping out his neighbor. Just grab some land here for now. I did say Rega was the other city I wanted to make, so I can convert this 450. Let's do that. And then the idea I was thinking about was bazaars. Do I have a fishing key? No, because that comes from a different age. So I wanted the bazaars over here because they'll get much higher yields. But I need a fishing tech to get that first. Cartography. All right. C'est la vie. Camps and warehouses, clay pits, mines, and quarries. That's a double resource tile. Let's just give them some production right now. Early comedy records. Sarah, hello. No problem about being late. I'd be the last man to judge on that. So, Keshig. These guys really need to heal is part of the problem. Turns out I can't just constantly move forward warring the entire time. I do need to heal a little bit in between rounds. Of course, Courser can move up, wipe him out at least. Let you heal. Well, I guess let's let all the swordsmen just heal up a little bit. And we can have a little cavalry contingent come down here. 15, 10, 4. These are minor cities down here. Oh, nice jade. I have no sign of Mexico popping out. My catapult comes up next turn. Never trust guys in a suit. Casually careful about playing your side as much as they can to play their own. I mean, his suit's so nice, though. Like, it looks really good. It's sharp. He is a sharp-dressed man. I mean, all I can make right now is military units. It's the only thing I have access to. Shoot a couple archers, then run them down with my corsairs. This city has no defenses. Okay, this guy needs to be ejected. I'll take you. Just want to make sure I'm not like losing all the experience for these guys down here. Kind of the same for these guys. So I'm actually wondering, maybe I just maybe we just deploy the wounded fellas. We can move over here. And just start shelling districts. Well, these guys heal up back in the city. And then I'm thinking, like, I could just drop some cachings on this island, and they could shoot anything that tries to come across.
The Mongols did not find honor in fighting. They found honor in winning.
+4 happiness in settlements not funded by you for each resource applied to them. Scholars traveling to the capital hear strange music as they rest in their tents. A low tone accompanies a higher harmonic, capturing the sound of wind dancing in the landscape. The captivated scholars follow the voices that rises and falls among the hill until they find a nomadic herder serenading his flock. I'll take the happiness. So yeah, I think if that guy comes any closer, I can just start popping him with arrows. Which would be perfect. You're getting a ton of food now because I set up all my cities properly. My towns properly, I should say. Let's pick up that Niter for the strength on our siege units. Capture towns do not cost double to convert to cities. +1 settlement level, receive a Noyan. I'm at 9 out of 11 right now, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's keep going up this tree. Nice crisp suit, that's for sure. Wasn't it Napoleon himself who said conquerors are like cannonballs? If they slow down, they fall. I mean, if he did, very well said. Oh, poor little archer. Rough time for the little archer. I'm a bit worried America's going to try sniping some of my locations here. But it looks like we're okay. Double marble, camels, niter. This is another great city. I will keep it. Thank you, Egypt, for all of your cities. I have more camels. I could actually start spreading my camels out because I don't need them all in my capital. Regna could actually use a bit of production here as well. Keshik can move over. All these guys are healing. They're almost done, though. Man, she is spending a lot of money on archers. No, I don't think I will. Jose Rizal, who we have not even started fighting yet, is now offering me settlements. I'm going to project war with him as well. He's taking a massive penalty to happiness right now. Well, not massive, but he is taking a penalty to happiness. Certainly enough of one. Settle too close to another Civ's capital. Not near me, did you? Ho, ho, ho. Did you really? Thank you for this free city. Let's go, lads. Pack it up. Time to move. We're going to walk over here and we're going to swipe this out from underneath them. Who needs settlers? Now, I'm a little bit worried. My Corsair is going to get killed here if I just leave him. Check that out. Mastermind. Swap the Corsair out. Boom, pop, boom. +5 gold. Restores movement to any Mongol unit at its location. Can just be built wherever you want. Well, I guess the step pyramid makes the most sense, but I'm getting a lot of happiness, I think, from that step pyramid still. No, I'm getting +2 science from that step pyramid, and that's it. So let's build over that. Let's see. You can probably drop a swordman off, and then everyone else can schlorp up into you. That swordman can sit on the city. You guys can sit here for a second and heal, and then start moving south. Look, I'm not sure where that Keshig just came from, but I'll take him. I might have made a mistake. How about I give you the city I just built, so end the war? Definitely an oopsie, that's for sure. Bit of the old oopsie doopsie. All these rural tiles are still nice for me. Istanbul allows us to build the monastery. +4 science and +3 happiness if this settlement follows your religion. Now, we don't even have a religion. Receive a free technology when you become suzerain of a city-state. That one can be nice, but I don't really want these culture city-states. But I'm going to take it anyway. Nice. I got the wharf, which is one of the ones I wanted. We're going to come over here. This catapult is going to hit this district. We're then going to shoot that district, kill all those guys, and then these swordsmen are going to walk into this district and take it over. This guy gets another promotion? Hell yeah. I think let's give him maneuver. I guess that swordman is just going to sit here and defend. You guys are all healing up. I don't know I need any other troops to overtake this. There is a Corsair defending it, but... Can you cross the seas now? You can. So I want to put you right here. And that will be our Spiceville. I'm on
Matsuyama Castle. The keep is higher than the autumn sky.
There's tier 2 Keshigs as well. Down in Old Menfear. I reckon this is going to be like a mining settlement. So probably bonuses to things like the lumber camps would be good. I mean, if it's got 2 iron mines, pasture, a fishing boat, camps, woodcutters, clay pits, mines, and quarries. Yeah, I mean, you probably might as well. +1 production on quarries, +3 combat strength on fortified districts. You love fortification. Don't you love fortification, Mona? I captured us a kitty cat. You want a purr for anybody? Get some nice ASMR in here. Maybe only if we're lucky. You need your own microphone at this point. I think that's what we gotta do. She says, I like the Keshiks. I like all the Corsairs. This Mongol horde is fun. We're just rampaging through the entire continent and nothing can stop us. Isn't that right, Moni? Good capture. Such a good girl. So well behaved today. What a sweet little baby. Where are the science buildings here? Education. Fleet commanders as well. I need to get to shipbuilding if I want treasure fleets, which I don't know. It's nice, but combat strength for fortified districts doesn't really feel like it matters for us. I suppose upgrading to knights would be the next best thing. Corsairs into knights. My fancy science city can finally get a dungeon. So this is one production for every adjacent resource. So putting one of them here. And then ideally a wonder here. And then a science building up against those dates. Ooh, and up against those whales would also work. There's a couple of good spots there, though, Wiz. Obviously, like, happiness not really much of an issue here. Why are you guys getting triple science? Because you're next to a grist mill, or because you're tropical, probably? I'm realizing I can never urbanize over here. All right, let's grab that one for right now. You're going to want a dungeon next to this barracks, on top of this barracks, I should say. Give me that good production. You have been attacked. Just the most abysmal charge I've ever seen. It's okay, we'll bring some guys over. Work our way around the coast. And then we can do a little scouting down that way. I want the catapult to hit that. So if you guys double down on those archers, which allows these swordmen to move in. These guys are in good shape, so let's move them over to the crowd here. They've taken Shiraz. Yeah, see, this is what I don't love, is that America is now coming in here and taking other settlements that belong to the Great Mongol Horde. And she's really happy that I'm helping her out in this fight, but she doesn't realize that she's next. Ashput and Harriet have made peace, so I guess they at least got that going for them. What map type are we playing? We're playing on Fractal, Streamingsworth. It is truly the only map type, if I may be so bold to say. No, I don't suppose you do have a way in there, do you? Oh, you're a Keshig. can almost kill them. You're going to hide back in that army so that you don't get killed. We're going to land here and we're going to take this in a moment. Let's just fortify with you. Probably should have done that earlier. You're going to cross over the seas. And I guess you can start making your way south. So these guys are ready to keep attacking. The movement on this commander army is out of control. Like, absolutely absurd. I think he's just going to defend for right now. I don't think he needs them in there. Fractal Fracture is doing pretty well. I like him. I like this map type. Honestly, like it's a really good vibe. I still kind of want the more food in here. I do also want those camels. So Harriet Tubman is denouncing my military presence on her borders because she took a bunch of cities against these guys while I was at war with them. I'm willing to accept this because I'm going to wait a few turns before attacking her. Oh, you guys got another courser. Interesting. I hope they can fortify that quick enough. Our first section of non-sufficient orbis complete, giving us a few extra points. And the first of our treasure fleet's locations. I will pop a fishing key in here. Where? Great question. Actually, let's grow the town first out of that marble. And then I think what I'll do is I'll do the fishing key there. I cannot. So let's just put it here. This is actually going to be a kind of cool city. I see Ibn Battuta actually has some land up just to the north of me. Which hopefully won't be too much of an issue. Okay, we move in, we take this settlement. I could just burn this one to the ground, and then if I take Shiraz and Lalibela, they'll get all the territory that it's covering. So I think that's a good idea. Wait, will it get all that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would get all that jade. And then I don't need to worry about, like, having to defend it. Just throw some temporary stuff into there. This guy's got 3 cavalry right now, arguably 4. Baghdad's ours. Catapult moves up. Keshik shoots those archers. Catapult is option. Does it kill archers or does it kill this? I guess it kills this. Excuse me, I'm trying to shoot your boats. There's Baghdad. We'll keep this one. Seems like probably a good city. That guy can fortify. So this guy can just go back into the army then. And we'll grab the rest of these troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll fill up the rest of this army. So he's in good shape. You're going to need a wharf. That's a perfect spot to put one. I'm over the settlement camp, but, you know, what am I really over? What is a settlement camp anyway? Is this something I have to care about as a Mongolian horde? I don't necessarily think so. She's got 2 cities, and they're not that easy to get to. Well, they're easy-ish to get to. Apparently, because we took over Baghdad, we can now start a religion. Obviously, something with a horse would be what I would like to go for. Butterflies of war. That won't work. It doesn't fit. How about the bug hug? Can we do friendly bug hug? Friendly bug hug will be the name of our religion. It'll be formed in Baghdad. It will believe in ecclesiasticism and sacred herds. That feels kind of correct. And so the friendly bug hug was born. Now, will it stick around? Probably not. Well, we can play that by ear. Oh, all my cash eggs are also available for level ups, which is good. We should make sure that we boost them. You're all Corsairs all the time. Can I hit him? I can. No, I can't. I can't hit him, though. Not quite what I was going for, but you know what? I'll take it. Sugar and chocolate. We should probably try to get another settler over here, if that's the case. He says, absolutely knowing he should not be settling any more territories. Population of 5 or more. Krega. Can you buy me a settler? Let's go like here and across the open sea. How far does tech go in the game? Any XCOM squads or giant death robots? Not yet. Currently, it only goes up to modern age, so it sort of stops at just post World War II. Or I guess probably stops at World War II, actually. Technically, it stops with the creation of the atom bomb. Great, you. Move up, you. Move up, you. Bomb this. Bomb that. Attack this city. Do I want this? Yeah, it's got elephants, gold. Yeah, that's a good spot for us. We'll steal it. You're giving me war weariness. I don't appreciate that. I'm trying to wipe you off the map. You're going to assemble and wait. I think I'm actually going to leave that guy there because he's wounded. This is crazy. Look at this. I just moved from one town to another. It just instantly. Killed the settler inside of it. We'll take flanking bonuses. That's another city captured. 1, 2, 3, 3. This one's a bit of a debate. I get access to the jade and the fish, and I get access to this other stuff over here that Axum would not be able to reach. So I think I'll keep this one. Should I? Shiraz is big enough that it could take both of those. But yeah, I guess I'd lose out on all of this good land. You know what? We're going for the most disgusting Mongol blob horde right now, so... why not? These guys live here forever. These guys can come down south. Schlorp. I feel like you're missing a guy. Oh, you're missing that cache egg right now. Okay. You can't really move. You can just stay put for now. There is an enemy cog here, but I don't really want to fight it if we don't have to. Rather explore. I will stick a granary up here. Let's just make sure that Ibn Battuta can't take any of this land from us. Capital of the Abbasids has been taken again. Modern age ended in 1945. Civ usually is. So there's a bunch of stuff in the code right now that lead us to believe they're going to be adding in the atomic age. which seems pretty likely. Spices are from a woodcutter. Oh, that's so interesting. So ironically enough, a saw pit is what I should have built here. Well, no time like the present, I suppose. A dungeon right here would be nice for you, Raga. Get those bonuses. Couple of guys left in here, and then let's just rock a coordinated attack to finish them off. Hopefully. Oh, you're a Keshig. I keep screwing up what my cavalry is and what my cavalry is not. I'll take another shot. And can anybody just walk in here by any chance? Yes. Great. Milestone complete. A road automatically builds. This can't be correct because that's what merchants are meant to do. I am convinced that this road building stuff is a glitch. Great. And everybody else can just vibe in here. We'll keep this settlement because it's actually a pretty good one for us. I am aware of what my cap is right now. I don't know how I'm planning to deal with it before you ask. Currently, I just figured grow exponentially and never stop. Deal with the happiness spiral when it comes. I don't know where all these Corsairs keep coming from. So I got to get over to Saba somehow, which I think means I'm at war with America. So what I'll do is I'll move probably this army down just to take Shiraz and Lalibela. And then I'll move this cavalry army across the sea here to America. Oh man, there's also spices here. Spices, sugar, and chocolate. I am 8 to 12 on completing a military campaign right now. This is very funny. I miss Alpha Centauri. I think we all do, honestly. I can't blame you there. How goes the Warmongering? I went for a brunch because of holidays? Ooh. I mean, you never have to explain going on a brunch for me. I'll take a brunch any day of the week. Holiday or no. The warmongering is going disgustingly well. Problematically well, in fact. I don't think I meant to be able to scale this quickly. And I cannot possibly imagine that it does not cause trouble for me down the road. You don't have anybody defending you? Oh, yeah, that's right. It is actually correct. Who are my good armies? You're 2. You are 3. I need you to just move out of the way right now, dude. So I'm going to drop that guy off in there. Oh, of course, here. Probably gotta shoot you a few times. Might be good. Okay. Fishing, you could level up. I think that's the Riz Lord chasing me with his boat. So you're going to mark to Shiraz. You're going to come up here. You're going to go here. Still like in the process of raising this district. You're going back that way. I'm dropping off this swordsman here. Trying to drop off this swordsman here. So he can defend this town. So this is what? A Corsair, and a Keshig, and a Catapult. So both of these Keshigs can go into that guy's army. And you're going to move back to Rega. I'm going to put 2 of the Keshigs in here instead. Which might be a mistake, but... we'll see how it goes. You are chasing me. Tile becomes a fish. I mean, we might as well. I've got a settler en route to take this, so... we'll see whether or not he can pretty quickly. You guys are coming into Dijon. That's going so well that people started offering cities before the first shots are fired. Strategy game with combat that makes combat forces too strong. Where have I heard that before? A classic conundrum. All right, I should really stop those armies from getting any further. We're going to steal those spices. Obviously, we're going to grab those horses. Rega is kind of under threat, but not really. Corsair. Keshig. Oh, I guess that is how I want to run you right now. I changed my mind. So we'll move you back here for right now. I have like this other army commander. We might as well bring him back to Parsa so that he can get suited up with a full army. I don't really need to put anything in you right now. Not until we get them woodcutters going. A lot of Corsairs coming across there. Muradjambi has become hostile to me. I don't know if they always were or if it's just because I took that last settlement spot there. That's a problem. He's trying to settle this island. And I reckon he'll succeed. I can't offer her peace, and the peace just be, give me your last city. I'm gonna wait like one turn probably till war deck. Two 4x noob to get that one. I mean, it tends to be in most cases that like military is always the best path forward in a 4x game. I'm a little shocked on how easily it's going here. But, you know, I'm sure I'm going to be overexpanding in a moment. Any moment now. No, Hash, but I think I want to wipe you out. No, Jose Rizal, I think I also want to wipe you out. Is that your capital, though? There's 2 wonders in this city. Why can't you just let me see the map? Ah, Cahokia is the one I was going to take from him. How many cities do you have? 2. What if I just sailed an army across and killed you? Oh, you're also outside my cities, which is kind of a pain. Yeah, all right. I'll take this deal. This guy knows which way the wind blows. Now I can just sail an army straight across. Yeah, he actually had a bit of an army here. A lot of archers. Not that archers are the biggest issue for us, but... So... An Orto here could be potentially good. Just get us a little extra movement. A little extra gold. Pop it on top of a farm. Why not? You've already got an Ordo. And I don't want to put an Ordo up there. But I guess I do need another army filled out. Bonuses towards training settlers. Okay. I'm not even looking at my resources. It's so funny. This city has quite a lot. It's got Sancha's Stupa and the Hanging Gardens, both of which are apparently doing absolutely nothing for me. Let's probably just make this a urban center. Oh, a fort town might have been good as well, but... You're healing. Okay, I think we're ready to rock this. 3 more turns. They'd get an 8 to their war score. I'm going to denounce them because I'm also realizing I don't have hostile relationships with them. And we're gonna kind of need that. Kind of, sort of unimportant one. I don't know where that settler went. That's stressing me out. That's such a good spot for a city. Every game with super robust and complex diplomacy mechanics like Crusader Kings are weirdly centered around warfare, almost everything looping back to making it easier or harder. I mean, oddly enough, the same is true with something like Dungeons and Dragons. A game which is very classically not really meant to be that, but ultimately is.
There exists beyond the world a void without...
Like, no matter what, all of D&D inevitably centers around the mechanics of combat. Which is truly bizarre, in my opinion. I have a negative 11 happiness in this. Why don't we start taking some Grand Canyon tiles? And I am crushing on military right now, so I don't know that I necessarily need to upgrade these guys yet. But getting feudalism, getting that +1 happiness settlement happiness, +1 settlements would be good. This place is still trying to burn down. I think it's done in one more turn. This guy's just napping. God damn. Ibn Battuta. You son of a gun. All right, well, obviously I'll be taking that settlement. I think it goes without saying that I will be brutally crushing and murdering him. Which I guess I could say to everybody. Okay, Hashfoot, could you stop giving me war weariness? I don't have enough influence to deal with this. Isabella is honestly the only one who's been chill this whole game. This science building. Right, this place needed a wonder was the problem. Kind of a jam. Lots of good observatories that I can start popping up now. 8-point observatory here. Very, very nice. You have another cache egg. I think that's going into this guy's army. Well, this feels like a bad idea if I was to put a settlement here. I feel like those guys would just kill me immediately. Uluru is also here, though. I'm going to wait one turn, and then I'm going to try it. If it fails, it fails. Maybe we learn something. This boat's going to get sunk. Okay, maybe... Fine, I'll just wait here and heal.
Chisels for snouts and awls for tongues, iron for hearts and whips for swords. Drinking the dew and racing the wind they go.
+1 settlement limit. As Mongol influence spreads, nobles converse about new painting styles, exemplified by two recent works. One's a contemporary portrait of a court lady, resplendent in red bhakta. The other resurrects a coarser style of a painting in his painting of a man and his horse on a windy day. I don't really need money right now. I'll take the culture. Denounce military presence. How about I reject this instead and start a surprise war with you? That's going to be a really hard war to win. I'm taking a -5 on this right now. Ooh. go. I'm locked out of this for a really long time if I don't. I think I have to. Have I tried Zephon? I have not. No. I haven't been able to get a copy of it. Oh, I'm not paying for a strategy game. Right? This is what I do. To be fair, D&D was based off of tabletop war games inspired by, yeah. It has the 3 pillars, but especially the classes and races all around combat. Yeah, even like things like, I don't know, like XP for the most part. I mean, there are like milestone things, but there's not really like clear XP for how you get experience for social encounters and stuff like that. So I think I have to get out of war with Hashfoot. You have 6 cities? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one over here, 5. Oh, you must have a bunch over this way. The cityness spiral is about to be insanely bad. Cityness, happiness spiral. She's only got 1, and honestly, if I run through Axum, which shouldn't be too hard, there's no walls. So there are 2 military commanders, but I have a ton of horses. I think I could be okay. I've unlocked another bonus commander. Let's give him Bastion. What's this guy have? Also Bastion? +1 settlement limits. +1 settlement limits. Captured counts do not count double to convert to cities. +1 movement to cavalry units. +5 strength to cavalry units. Did I really just hit next turn and not deploy any of my units? My God. Agent, what are you doing, dude? You're too eager. Eager beaver. Corsair, Keshig. Infantry. All right, we'll get that in a turn. This town can make its way up onto these dates. Town can pick up marble. This town can go for the gold. You're suffering war weariness. I am? How could this happen, though? I don't understand. How could I, of all people, be suffering war weariness? I'm not really going to worry too much about where stuff is going right now. Mine. Make sure Shiraz doesn't get that, and I can turn this into a mining town. Ooh, actually, they've got the double quarries already, and they're going to have that gypsum. I don't know what I turned Nekab into. I should probably be turning more of these places into cities, but I really just can't be bothered. Excuse me, what are you doing here, Corsair? This is my back territory. Are you gonna let my boat go? You're definitely not. $120 to support myself. Dudes, that's brutal. Hey, can I actually go to war here? This would be a really smart idea if I did that. What a horde. His command range is 3. That's not meant to be, right? Do these Mongol units get a bonus command range? Oh, now you got me questioning. You guys are going to need something here to deal with this guy. So let's just form up a course here. So he's ready to go when he's ready to go. I suppose I have an army here, so I might as well attack Lanai. Kind of forgot about these guys. I have more armies than I know what to do with. These guys are going to take Shiraz, Lalabella, and then have to head overseas. Who needs influence? Only diplomacy point people? That's who? Oh, you're not even going to get through the walls. It's probably my cog died. Yeah. I thought so. All right, we'll move you guys in just like bit by bit, I suppose. Bit by bit. Yeah, I mean, sure. Wipe out the course here. Why not? Or make an attempt to. Catapult. Keshik Pult. Coordinated attack. Infantry, cavalry. Take the town. Add it to the stockpile. Holy cities cannot be razed. This is another holy city for us. Beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. Minus 24 happiness. Are my towns going to start rebelling? It's a great question that I don't entirely know the answer to. I imagine the answer is yes, but I'm just going to try to keep blocking him off here to make sure that he can't get to any of that spice. We can take our time actually picking it up. A wharf. I want to build a wharf here so that I can build a bazaar over here. In the meantime, I could build an observatory right here. Wouldn't be bad. My resource layout is criminal right now. Like, I don't even want to look at it. It's disgusting. You're definitely going to need walls, but I don't think you're in a rush on it. Wow, that Corsair took a lot of damage in that fight. What the hell? Someone to nurture. The Keshe Guard marches down the field in formation. They are battle-tested and eager for war, awaiting the command of the general. Where will our conquest begin? Capture a city within 20 turns or a town within 10? You're a city, so I guess let's go for a city. +1 war support on all wars. Oh my god. That's so good. Is that a mountain? Oh man, they really built a clever little town here. If I put a catapult here and a horseman here, I can attack the city. That's what we're going to have to do. Stop blasting them. It's not going to be any stopping the blast, dudes. This is outrageous. +8 difficulty bonus. Combat strength receive +5 strength on navigatable rivers. You're not on a navigatable river. You're on a road. What part of that tile is a navigatable river? Negative gold per turn. I didn't even know that could happen. Everybody into the bus. Get the hell in. We got places to be. We'll give you 1 turn to heal. And then it's straight back to work. Pull that guy up. This guy's got to hide. This cog is doing some decent damage to us right now. All right, we'll just keep that war going. Gee. Man, they do a lot of damage to a settlement. You killed my horse here. That's fine. Dude, why are your troops this strong? Outrageous. A gradient dust storm. All right, I want you guys to just like do a coordinated attack on the city. Beautiful. So that should be a capture a city within 20 turns. The once peaceful farms and bustling streets, the Keshik overrun the city. The hoofbeat of their horses herald the arrows whistle, the flash of steel and the ravenous flames that send smoke and screams to the eternal sky. I also get a free course here for beating these guys. And I can start attacking Saba, which will be pretty big on our happiness penalties right now. Boy, I kind of feel like I should stop making troops. How about a fleet commander? We don't have any of them. Oh, you're not really threatened. We'll sort out where the resources go eventually. Let's just dump out a Corsair here. Really? Okay, let's just overrun. I'm actually thinking I might need to run to the defense of Dijanet here. That swordsman will hold it for like a turn, but probably not any more than that. Let's just deploy these guys, see where they go. So catapult, you can go there. Keshik, you might be able to get a shot from there. I'm actually not sure. This Corsair is attacking my city here, but I can't really do much about him. We can attack him. We're still safe behind these city walls, so he can't really do much else. That guy's going to heal. Capital of Songhai has been captured by Mongolia. Dude, we're 30% through this age. We almost have a golden age. Gain an infantry unit and a ranged unit in all of your distant land settlements. Oh, that's not good. We've just been conquering this one continent. What do we have? One capital, two capitals, and a small city, two small cities. This is just going to be a continuous steamroller. +8 from difference, +7 from war support. Yeah. From difficulty. Yeah. Stop blasting. Axum might also be the capital of Judaism. I think we have Judaism, Shintoism, friendly bug hug, and Christian. I think we control 4 of the religions of the world. Oh no, Lahaina is Catholicism. Saba is for Hashut. Oh, I wonder, do the cities move? Harriet Tubman, Holy City Shiraz. Oh no, okay, Founder. That's still correct. Machiavelli is the other character we haven't met yet. So Lahaina and Saba are 2 holy cities, and then Shiraz and Baghdad are the other 2 holy cities on the continent. Very comical. Do you get a bonus for that religion by having the holy city? I guess I'd get the enhancer belief. Maybe. And well, I guess not the reliquary belief, because that's based on conversion. You know, one thing I have not been able to figure out is how you unlock these other 2 founder beliefs. Because it says through gameplay, but I've never seen any tech or anything actually unlock more founder beliefs. So I don't know if it's only a unique civ gets them. Enhancer beliefs are from random events and are very rare. Okay, good to know. Good to know. How bad is this right now? 32, 25, 29, 33, 39, 38, 39, 63, 42, 48, 45, 59, 61, 45, 33, 40, and 10. Boy, we are having some happiness problems. We are 5 cities over to the maximum of -35 happiness. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeing cities rebel on me right now, so we'll just keep warpathing. And technically, they can't flip back to the enemy if there's, you know, no enemy for them to flip to. All right, but I still have net 112. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Total income return 108. Total from cities -681. Other yields, 789. I'm also losing 44 gold a turn because I have so many troops. And I guess also so many cities. Yeah, a bunch of them are not well built, so... +2 happiness, +1 culture for every 5 excess happiness in the settlement. Ooh, I got bad news for you. No excess happiness allowed. And hanging gardens, +1 food on farms in this settlement. 10% growth rate in all cities. 1 expansionist attribute point. Must be placed adjacent to a river. Now there's a river here underneath this. This is something I don't love, is like, there is a river here, but you can't see it. The urban district just built straight over it. And I wish that they would maintain that, because rivers are kind of important. For example, taiga vegetated. So for some reason, this guy is getting a river bonus of +5, even though he's actually not on a river. And I just can't quite figure that out. Happiness makes little to no sense now. Yeah, there's something weird going on with it for sure, because I feel like all of my cities should be flipping at the moment. So basically, your troops are the only people in your empire that are happy? Yeah, pretty much. Those are all that matters. Not crying with money, hence the happiness is net, but the gold is net negative. They are crying with money. Just golden tears. It's okay. We have a bunch of civics that'll get our settlement limit up. And as soon as Saba is destroyed, we get +2 back here. You have 5 settlements. Unos, dos. 3. So she's got to have 2 more settlements up here. I would love to buy a cog and send it to explore, but you know I can't afford that. But I think with the taking of Axum, with the taking of Harriet Tubman's capital, at least, we've taken every capital on the 2 continents. We're only 30% through, turn 46. I think this is the perfect place for us to leave this for today. A perfect little segue as our wars continue. We're going to keep ramping up tomorrow with more civs, so tune back in, and we'll see how the conquest continues.